Lesson 11, IT Service Management Part 2. This lesson is still on concept number 5 on practices, processes, and procedures. Lesson 11, objectives. In this lesson, we will review the basics of IT asset and service configuration management, identify the objectives and challenges of effective knowledge management, identify the processes and procedures required to support IT security management, and also we will examine the purpose of service level management, the value of SLAs or service level agreements, and the service catalog. IT asset management. An asset is an item of property owned by a person or company, regarded as having value and available to meet debts, commitments, or legacies. Historically, organizations have needed to manage their assets, including IT assets, for tax and insurance purposes. There is usually a value threshold below which an item is not considered an asset, more a consumable. The purpose of IT asset management is to plan and manage the full life cycle of all IT assets to help an organization to maximize value and control its costs, at the same time to manage the risks and to support decision-making about purchase, reuse, retirement, and disposal of assets, and also to meet the regulatory and contractual requirements. What is an IT asset? An IT asset is any financially viable component that can contribute to the delivery of an IT product or service. It typically includes all software, hardware, networking, cloud services, and client devices. Consumables such as keyboards, mice, and headsets would usually not be considered assets unless their financial value was significant. The objectives of IT asset management. Understanding the cost and value of IT asset is a key component of understanding the cost and value of IT products and services. It is an underpinning factor that needs to be embedded in all practices, processes, and procedures. The primary objective of IT asset management is to ensure visibility of assets to relevant stakeholders by creating and managing the asset register. IT assets must be managed throughout their life cycle, from purchase through to disposal, with their location and use tracked. This includes maintaining accurate software license information to ensure compliance. The cost of cloud services can easily get out of control if the organization does not manage this in the same way as other IT assets. Effective IT asset management assists with the identification and management of the cost of cloud-based services. The types of asset management. Asset management is a well-established practice that includes the acquisition, operation, care, and disposal of organizational assets, particularly critical infrastructure. ITIL recognizes that service providers will have to focus on two main types of asset management. The first one is the IT asset management, or ITAM in short, which is a subset of asset management that is specifically aimed at managing the life cycles and total cost of IT equipment and infrastructure. And the second type is the software asset management, or SAM in short. It's an aspect of IT asset management that is specifically aimed at managing the acquisition, development, release, deployment, maintenance, and eventual removal of software assets. SAM procedures provide effective management, control, and protection of software assets.